That's how it works. An eye for an eye. It's called vendetta.
Hello FPL managers, yes, we're back again with another video for the Fantasy Premier League 2021-22 season, and on this video we're going to be taking a look at how well we did in our free hit for game week 33, and we're going to be checking out our plans for game week 34, and that includes team selection, transfers and captaincy pick. In fact, we're going to be taking a look at our transfer strategy between now and the end of the season, all transfers laid out for you guys to see. Okay, if you're coming across the channel for the first time, please don't forget to like this video and please subscribe. We're trying to hit 400 subscribers before the end of the season, so help a brother out. Click that red button and let's get straight into business. So this is how we lined up for game week 33. I initially had Gabriel in defense and it was a 4-5-1 formation, but I let you guys know on Twitter that I was going to be switching Gabriel to Chris Wood. So Chris Wood came in and thankfully he didn't score, but we didn't lose points by making that switch. Gabriel didn't get any goals in his double, so that's calm. In defense we had clean sheets for Cancelo, Target and Shaw, and Saka turned out to be the penalty taker for Arsenal, so that got us a goal in his fixture against Chelsea, a surprising win away at Stamford Bridge. Cristiano Ronaldo got us a hat-trick, and I wish I had captained him because our captain Bruno Fernandes, who we knew was gonna play both games, he was gonna have 180 minutes under his belt, he didn't score at all. In fact, he got a yellow card and only had 3 points in both game weeks. So wish I had captained Cristiano instead. He didn't feature for the second game, of course, you know the reason. So this is how we ended up in game week 33. We ended up with 77 points and that got us into the top 80k. I was hoping I could get a much bigger score, but it's a green arrow and I can't really be rejecting green arrows at this time of the season, so I'll take them all. And that leaves us to our transfer plans for game week 34. Okay, so a double game week has been announced thanks to Chelsea going ahead to the FA Cup final, so that ensured that they lost their double in 37, which has been pushed forward to game week 34, and they're going to be facing West Ham as well as Manchester United. So that's a double for both Chelsea and Manchester United. Our free hit team reverts back to this, and we have an injured Doherty in defense. Thankfully, we don't have any other injuries to our starting team. So we're gonna need to find funds to get in more Chelsea assets. A lot of FPL managers are gonna be wildcarding in game week 34, and I suspect you're gonna be getting in triple Chelsea, and we're gonna have to mitigate that by bringing in at least one Chelsea player into our lineup. Now the question is, who's gonna be going out? We'll be taking out RAPHINHA, but we can move from RAPHINHA to someone like Kai Havertz or Mason Mount, so we're gonna need to get funds to make that transfer happen. And looking at game week 34 and beyond, we're gonna be needing more funds than what we have in the bank at the moment. We have 0.1 million in the bank, so that's next to nothing. So we're gonna need more funds, and those funds are gonna ensure that we get in the players we need between game week 34 and game week 38. So Lacazette is someone who has lost his place in the Arsenal attack. Now he may be starting a few games between now and the end of the season, but that's highly unlikely looking at how well Eddie Nketiah did away to Chelsea. So I'm guessing Eddie Nketiah is going to keep his place for the home fixture against Manchester United. Okay, so I don't expect Lacazette to start. So Lacazette is someone who is holding on to a lot of funds that we could use for our team. So we're taking out Lacazette and taking out RAPHINHA to bring in Mateta and Mason Mount. Now Mateta is someone who we brought in not necessarily because of game week 34, even though he's going to line up for us in game week 34. He was rested in game week 33, so I'm guessing he's going to start game week 34 at home to Leeds. He is someone who doubles in game week 37, and I've got this long-term plan to get in as many doublers in game week 37 as possible. Okay, so our transfers are going to be involving getting in a lot of players who double in game week 36 and also game week 37 if possible. Okay, so Mateta is one who doubles in game week 37, and Mason Mount is one who doubles in game week 34 and 36. Okay, so that's for that. As for our lineup for game week 34, we're going to be looking at a team that looks like this with Dubravka away to Norwich. He's gonna be in goal. Ramsdale's at home to Manchester United, but he's been conceding a lot of goals. I'm not really trusting Ramsdale at the moment in that Arsenal defense. So Dubravka away to Norwich is a much better fixture, and he's gonna be our goalie. In defense, we've gone with Trent at home to Everton, Mitchell at home to Leeds for Crystal Palace, Laporte at home to Watford, and James, who faces West Ham at home and Manchester United away. Okay, our midfield is going to consist of Saka, Coutinho, Mason Mount, and Salah. Salah, of course, scored 2 goals and got an assist in the fixture against Manchester United. So he's going to come back in, and he's going to be our captain for game week 34. It could so easily be Mason Mount, but I think I'm going to trust Salah. A lot of FPL managers are going to go for Salah in game week 34. So I wouldn't want to lose out on whatever points he gets, and I've got more confidence in Salah getting more points than Mason Mount at the moment. So captaincy, it's on Salah for game week 34, and our forwards are going to be Harry Kane away to Brentford and Mateta at home to Leeds. Okay, on the bench we've gone with Broja, Gordon, and the injured Doherty. So the Doherty problem, we're going to solve that in the game week after this, in game week 35. So this is how we line up for game week 34. So as for our transfer strategies, the players that we intend to bring in between game week 34 and 38, we brought in Mount and Mateta. In game week 35, we're gonna be bringing in Matty Cash because Aston Villa have this home fixture against Norwich. So I'll need to get in an Aston Villa player, not just because of the Norwich fixture, but because he also doubles in game week 36 and 37. Okay, so Matty Cash is someone that I can easily bring in game week 35 that can really do well for us between now and the end of the season. Okay, so in game week 36, the huge double game week for the season, a lot of teams are going to be doubling, so we are going to use the opportunity to take another hit. We've taken a hit in game week 34, we're taking another hit in game week 36, and we're going to be bringing in 2 players. One is going to be Kasper Schmeichel in goal, so we're going to be losing Dubravka because he doesn't double in any of the game weeks between now and the end of the season. So Dubravka out, and Schmeichel is going to come in. He's going to be doubling in 36 and 37, of course. And then we're going to be dealing with the Broja problem because Broja doesn't have any doubles either between now and the end of the season. So we can get in a player who doubles in game week 36. And that's Eddie Nketiah. So that's going to help us get in a lot of players into our squad who have doubles. Now, if we go with this plan, that would mean that every single one of our players are going to be doubling in game week 36, except the Crystal Palace players, and that's Mateta and Mitchell. So we're going to be bench boosting in game week 36, and we're going to have a lot of players doubling. So that will get us something around 28 fixtures for game week 36, and hopefully that's going to get us higher up the ranks as much as possible. Okay, so in game week 37, we're going to be taking out Mason Mount. He's got a fixture against Leicester City, but I think we can get in a better asset than that. We're going to have Maddison coming in, who has a double against Watford and Chelsea. Okay, so that Watford game is going to be really beneficial for us. So Maddison is going to come in, and we've got a few doublers in the squad for game week 37. That includes Mateta and Mitchell, of course, and Coutinho and Cash, another set of players who have doubles in game week 37. Kasper Schmeichel, of course, and Gordon would complete our doublers for game week 37. Now game week 38, Maddison is going to stay in the team, of course, and Coutinho faces Manchester City, and I think I would want to get in Mason Mount back into the team because Chelsea are going to be facing Watford, and you know Mason Mount really does well against these weaker teams. He's probably going to get multiple attacking returns in that game. So Coutinho, who faces Manchester City in game week 38, goes out, and Mason Mount, who faces Watford in game week 38, comes in. So that will be the end of it for this season. These are the transfers we have planned out between now and the end of the season, and I'm hoping that this transfer strategy is going to get us where we want to be, and that's the top 30k. So yeah, all that's left to do is to wish you guys good luck for game week 34. Have fun, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.